What's up everyone, it's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com and I've got another quick guide for you in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on where to find the Light Dragon. Now real quick, we put up another Light Dragon video, it was a bit rubbish, sorry about that. There were tons of spoilers in the comments, don't do it guys, it's been out for a few hours. Imagine spending 70 quid on a game and then some idiot on the internet just ruins it, so don't do it. I'll just ban you from the channel if I see it, so stay away from the comments unless you're really stuck guys. So before you do this, you need to find all of the tiers. There are 12 tiers I think. We've got a full guide for that on the channel below, so I'm not going to go through that here. It will be in the top pinned comments, so check that out. Just ignore the rest of them. Hopefully there won't be too many spoilers. Once you've done the tiers, you need to come to this location here and enter underground. And what you have to do, so you can see it's the Central Hyrule. It's northeast of Central Hyrule, not far from the Great Forest. You want to be able to drop down there, and then you have to go into Great Hyrule Forest underground and then pop up in the middle. Now there are other entrances here that might work. This is just the one that I've done. So it's not very hard. I've just gone in. I've built a little flying machine, and I'm just going to fly to the northwest to the light up point. I forget what they're called. The underground shrines, basically, where you can see it directly straight across there. I'm not a big fan of the Underdark area, the depths, and I just wanted to get this done, so I just thought I'd take a vehicle over as it's a bit quicker and a bit easier. You can avoid all those grabby hands and all the other stuff. Just nice and simple. Plus, I get lost when it's broad daylight, let alone when it's dark. And then once you get to this first point, obviously use it. That will cleanse your hearts and light up the area. This is the Eknu Pup place. Then all you've got to do from there is follow this path all the way, and it will take you to the location where you can use your ascend ability. There's a couple of spots here. I can't really avoid getting the negative hearts on unless you really want to build a vehicle for it, but it's not very long. Get to this point, ascend upwards, and you will be inside the forest. Now from here, I recommend getting the shrine first so you can just fast travel in here without having to worry about that travel again. And in Korok Forest, what you have to do, you have to free the Great Deku tree from his slumber by defeating Phantom Ganon. So go into the Deku tree, up the ramp, and then drop down a hole, and Phantom Ganon will be down there. Now there's a fight against the hands first, so make sure you bring some food that can cleanse the gloom hearts off of you. The electric ally is really useful here because it hits all of the hands at once. They will try and grab you and reduce your hearts. They don't do a ton of damage, to be fair, so if you've got the heart healing food, it's not too bad at all. As I said, the lightning is really helpful here, and the Goron's sort of fire charge ability as well is also really helpful. The Phantom Ganon fight itself is actually really easy, so I didn't struggle with it very much. I'm not very good at the combat. What I do suggest if you're struggling is to get the Schmitter of the Seven from the Gerudo place, so complete all of the Gerudo place. Go and speak to the Queen of the Gerudos, and she will give you a quest to find the Gerudo treasure, which is this sword, which is the second best in the game, I think, behind the Master Sword. So once Phantom Ganon, is dead, head up, climb the tree, and speak to the Great Deku tree, and this will then spawn the Light Dragon on your map. So from that point on, it will be on the map because you're supposed to get the Master Sword from it. Now, when I went on it, I got the Master Sword straight away, and then it kicks you off it. So if the first time you find it, you want to get the claws or any of the other materials from the Light Dragon, do that before you grab the Master Sword. After that point, it will roam the map much like all of the other dragons. You know, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. I know it's not a great help, but it just seems to be a bit of a random mechanic. This location here, up high in the clouds, is a good one because you're high enough, and it does root round here sometimes. So pretty much it's just a matter, the same with the other dragons. Keep your eye on the sky. When you see it, chase it down to a high point and then land on top of it. Big thanks for the tip, by the way. Appreciate it, mate. There you go, nice and quick, nice and easy. Get what you need and get back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like and subscribe. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.